A group known as the Take Our Border Back Convoy is heading for Eagle Pass, Texas today.
The convoy is convening in the border town to stand in solidarity with the state's leadership and its efforts to secure the U.S.-Mexico border. Eagle Pass is at the center of the nation's border security controversy as the U.S. struggles to handle an unprecedented influx of migrants. Leaders of the convoy will call on the Biden administration to fix the issue at a rally on Saturday. CBS News Texas reporter Jason Allen is following this for us from Eagle Pass. So, Jason, what more can you tell us about this group? How big is this rally expected to be?
Well, we're looking to get a sense of that this afternoon as they get here a little bit closer to the border. I want to point out that what you see back here behind me, this is not associated with the Take Our Border Back group. This is actually something that has popped up in opposition to that group as they get closer, and I can tell you a little bit more about that here in just a minute. But reports from that group last night as they rallied in Dripping Springs, where there were as many as 1,000 people there for that rally. There was some more star power there in Dripping Springs, and that's up near the Austin area. It's about a 4-hour or so drive from where we are here in Eagle Pass. Former vice presidential nominee Sarah Palin was there. Obviously, former Alaska governor. Musician Ted Nugent was there. They were on stage ramping up the rhetoric a little bit. But we'll see today just how many people are actually part of the convoy. It's been reported about 50 or 60 vehicles, which is far from the hundreds or maybe thousands that organizers thought they might have. However, there have been some people, some locals here in Texas that joined that rally last night. It wouldn't be surprising to see more locals join them on their way to the border today and at the ranch where they are gathering, which is just about a 20-minute or so drive up the road from where we are in Eagle Pass.
Well, Jason, you teased it. Now I'm going to bite. Tell us about that group that's behind you, because I know that there have been warnings about convoy participants engaging in violence. A League of United Latin American Citizens were issuing that warning just now. So what are you hearing from the group that's in opposition to the convoy?
So let me address the law enforcement concerns first. The sheriff here in Maverick County has said that they are ready. They have talked to federal and state and local officials. They're very aware of the group's route, who is with them. They don't believe that they have said that they don't believe there are any credible threats right now, but they're keeping an eye on it. Now, this group here, this is some community members, some faith leaders. Their main concern, as I've been hearing them voice here in just the last few minutes, right as we joined you, is this combination of people who are against immigration, people who are, they're conflating that with faith, with border security, and all of these things combined. That's where this group is concerned, that it's not just one issue that somebody might be protesting again. They said that's fine. If you want to come to our community and be here and respect us, okay. But it's this combination of issues where they're concerned there may be something that happens, and they're trying to say that's what we really want to stay away from over these next couple of days as that group is here in the area.
All right, we'll continue to watch the situation. Jason Allen for us. Jason, thank you.